All right, the picture we painted was we are the door kickers for the rest of the BLT. Second platoon is pushing over this objective and consolidating. Tanks will begin to push around the left flank.
The conductor of this live-fire combined assault is Captain T. Shane Tomko, a former piano major at the University of Illinois, and now the commander of the AAVs, the unit's armored assault vehicles. He uses a sand model to make sure everyone is on the same page and knows their cues.
You've got multiple pieces that have to come in at the exact time. And there's a rhythm to the battle. And it's not unlike directing a symphony. I mean, the clarinet's got to come in at the right time, cellos, et cetera, et cetera. So all these fire support agencies, the movement, the maneuver, everything has to be closely orchestrated. Look at every one of those Marines who's climbing in the back of an AAV. Every one of those individual Marines is a weapon. I wouldn't want to have that bearing down on me. These are the men who do the most ugly, dirty, filthy thing that we're directed to do. In that, we have to project such violence of action, such ferocity when we go down range. I kill anything on that objective area with the most ruthless abandon that I possibly can to ensure that nobody ever wants to fight me again. Because in all reality, we'd rather not have to fight.
The infantry plays its part as if someone's life might soon depend on it, given news reports they're hearing about plans to commit American ground troops in Afghanistan.
What's your fire? Keep it tight.
There's more of a sense of urgency. There's more of an added oomph behind everything that we do. The boys dig a little bit deeper when you tell them to dig in. They push a little harder when you tell them to rush. The key with these young men is that they're incredibly patriotic, absolutely patriotic. And then what happened recently in our nation, I think they see our own vulnerability. We want to measurably respond to ensure that they understand you better never, ever, ever come to our house again.
When the decision is made, if it is made, to send in the Marines, the country, the world will get what they've always gotten with Marines. Tough, hardened warriors who don't care about themselves, but care about the mission. And they'll die making sure that they accomplish that mission.
Coming up, that mission begins. As worldwide attention focuses on the bombing campaign and on toppling the Taliban government in Afghanistan, the 26th Marine Expeditionary Unit finally gets the call to join the hunt for Osama bin Laden and his al-Qaeda terrorist network, the one mission they've been focusing on since leaving North Carolina. They slip through the Suez Canal and into the Arabian Sea to join forces with the 15th Marine Expeditionary Unit coming from the Pacific. They stand by off the south coast of Pakistan, within striking distance of landlocked Afghanistan.
Any country that finds out one morning that they have 2,200 Marines possibly sitting within 500 miles of them, that always brings reality home to them.
A major reality check as well for the Marines aboard the ships, making a final test of their weapons and combat readiness. They're receiving daily intelligence reports on potential threats ashore.
They've been using as ceramic firing pins and wooden mines, which makes it impossible for a metal detector to pick it up.
People start talking to us, the term we use is like, hey, I'm in my box. That means don't talk to me about anything unless it's mission related, because that's all I'm focused on. That's all I'm thinking about. I don't need to worry about anything else. I need to know how to go up there and do my job.
As predicted, the Harrier pilots, Captains John Ferguson and Brad Brennan, are among the first in the unit to join in the battle in the skies above Afghanistan.
they're coming up to us, congratulating us, saying, hey, good luck out there. You're the ones that are going to go out there and actually drop something on the enemy, maybe take some revenge for what happened in September 11th.
The first ground units to go ashore are from the 15th, which arrived earlier from Camp Pendleton, California. Their mission? Establish the first American forward base in Afghanistan. Helicopters and crews from the 26th helped them overcome their first tactical challenge of airlifting enough Marines and equipment in the first day to take on any Taliban opposition they might encounter.
We helped insert the first Marines on the ground that night to the zone. Everybody's a little bit nervous before you go in because you don't know what to expect. You don't know what's going to be out there or what you're going to encounter, but it was a lot of adrenaline running, and everybody worked off of that.
After several false starts and changes in order to go ashore as an entire unit, Colonel Andrew Frick gets the green light to send in individual elements.
You know, we didn't come out here to sit on the ship, so we got a mission, we got a good plan, and we're sending a little slice of capability ashore to help out the forces that are already positioned.
For political and security reasons, all of the movements ashore to Pakistan before going on to Afghanistan must be accomplished at night. This adds an extra degree of difficulty for the landing craft and helicopter crews, who have to rely on night vision goggles in order to operate in total darkness. The first of the 26th ground units ashore are the Light Armor Reconnaissance Team and Gunnery Sergeant David Hargrove's combined anti-tank team.
When we're called, we're ready. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. All the Marines underneath me and the Marines in the battalion they're itching to go.
They're quickly put to use patrolling the area around Camp Rhino as Taliban forces abandon Kandahar and try to escape into Pakistan. When one of its patrols engages an enemy convoy, their Cobra gunships assigned to the new base are called in to help destroy all 7 vehicles. Flying in desert conditions can be extremely difficult. One of the unit's Huey helicopters crashes and burns in the first weeks of the operation. The crew was able to escape with minor injuries. Each passing day brings a new dimension and direction for the Marines' mission, from creating and protecting a forward helicopter refueling base on the Pakistan-Afghan border, to dispatching a security team to Kabul to help reopen and protect the American embassy, which had been closed since 1989.
The rest of the unit is in the on-deck circle, swinging the bats, watching a pitcher, watching a play, and staying loose and ready for our turn at bat.
Well, we got a Christmas tree. I got my blue orangutan. I got that sent from my girlfriend in Thomaston, Georgia.
Christmas marks the halfway point in their 6-month deployment. If they can't be home with their families, those still on the ship would rather be in Afghanistan this holiday season, or anywhere that feels more like home.
This is not exactly the white Christmas I'm used to. This is definitely not a Vermont white Christmas.
Christmas is about family. We have traditions we've set up with our son, and this will be the first Christmas he's not here.
Christmas time is one of my favorite times of the year, so and I'm always with my family. At the same token, I know what I'm doing out here is important, so I know it's more important than my personal needs or personal wants.
We'll have Christmas here. We'll mark the day with religious ceremonies. We'll have a meal. We'll gather together as a family aboard ship to celebrate the holidays. We can evoke the spirit of Christmas anywhere.
The families held a candlelight vigil back in North Carolina. Not so much for their spouses and parents overseas, but primarily for the families of the September 11th tragedy, whose ultimate sacrifices have made theirs seem so much more worthwhile.
Here I am. I'm okay. Say hi to the girls. I love them too.
I love you. Hi, sweetie. I love you. Miss you. Hi, babe. I love you. Miss you.
We have all confidence that they are very well trained, that they're going to do what they're set out to do and come home.
Well, Melissa, you know I love you. Keep the soup warm. Hey, Sarah, good luck on your bike, learning how to ride your bike. Stay away from them boys.
The course of this conflict is not known, yet its outcome is certain. We will not tire We will not falter, and we will not fail. The hour is coming when America will act, and you will make us proud.
While some elements of the 26th Marine Expeditionary Unit are operating out of forward bases inside Afghanistan and on the Pakistani border, the others are standing by on their ships offshore. They remain ready to respond to whatever new directions may come in the war against international terrorism. For MSNBC Investigates, I'm Forrest Sawyer. Thanks for watching.